That's not Boston College. Every player in Boston College is a captain of any other team. So, it's John or
Ed, you're running out of water over here.
Really? I took them out because
Was it bowling? Set up the pins?
I took them out because they were cold. They were on Ralph's desk because I didn't know if Ralph was coming. This is not community water. You guys can go to the
It's your water. Room temperature.
Exactly. Especially.
That's what we do. That's what we do for my son's aquatic frogs. We make sure the water is tepid. So you have something in common with some tiny little aquatic things.
You lost me at my son's aquatic frogs.
It's a good band.
That's true.
My son's aquatic frogs or just the aquatic frogs?
Son's aquatic frogs.
I can see that.
The aqua frogs.
Hello? Hey, I got Andre on the phone.
All right, great.
Okay, Jenny.
Andre, you there?
DeAndre is there. DeAndre?
I just don't want inappropriate text popping up on my phone that's sitting on the table.
Yeah,
So I'm going to hold off on that, actually.
background check. Okay.
See?
You can go through? Hello? Hello, you still there?
Yep.
I'm still here. Okay, we got media here?
We're here.
Go ahead and shoot.
Thoughts on joining the Giants, Andre?
Hi, how you doing?
Good. You?
I'm doing well. I'm doing really, really well.
What are your thoughts on being picked by the Giants, joining the Giants?
Honestly, I'm just elated right now. Honestly, the Giants, this is the team from the beginning that I really, resonated the most with. I had a great interview at the Combine with Coach Coughlin and everybody, the whole staff there, and, we really just had a good vibe flowing in the room, and I just had a feeling from that moment that this would be the team that, would end up picking me up. And, it's right in the area I'm real familiar with in the Northeast, so I'm just glad that it worked out this way.
Were you surprised that you didn't go yesterday? I mean, a lot of places were saying maybe you were a second, possibly even a second-round pick, third-round pick. So what was that like yesterday for you and having to wait till today?
It's not necessarily when I got picked up. It's where I got picked up. And like I said, from the start, I had a feeling it was going to be the Giants, and it really ended up turning out that way. So I'm really just glad that it turned out that way. I know that, patience is a really valuable thing, and, it worked out the best possible way it could, no matter what round it ended up turning out to be, whether it was, after the fourth round. Had I came to the Giants, I would have been just as happy. So the round doesn't really bother me at all.
What do you think it says about the value of running backs in the draft that you led the nation in rushing and were a Heisman finalist, and there was 110 guys picked before you?
I think the running back position is such a versatile position in the league. The trend might be for them to go later on in the draft, but I think they're just as valuable to an offense. There's no other position that's called upon to protect the quarterback, convert downs in hard situations, and control the clock. So, I think the running back is just as valuable as it was back in the day, even though the trend is going for running backs to go later on in the rounds.
Andre, I noticed you didn't have any receptions last year, I guess because of the increase in carries. Did you also do a lot of pass protection for the quarterback?
I did do a lot of pass protection. Last year and in years past, I've been through about 5 different offensive coordinators, different offenses. I was called upon to do different things. This year I was just called upon to, run the ball, and we had a lot of success with that. But I think I am solid in pass protection.
You only caught 10 passes in your career. How much of that was that you just weren't given the opportunity, and how much did teams try and when they worked you out and talked to you, ask you about that and kind of test you out on that?
Well, catching the ball is not been my strong point in my career. I wasn't called upon to do it a lot in high school or in college just because, I was such a great runner. But it is something that I've continued to work on throughout the years, and especially in the last this last off season a lot. So, it's something that I'm continuing to get better at.
Andre, when you met with the Giants and had your interviews, did they give you any indication that, if they picked you, how they might use you or what they would expect of you?
I don't think the interview really went that in depth.
Do you compare yourself to any running backs? Did you have a running back that you looked up to when you were growing up?
I don't compare myself to any running backs, but I did growing up. I did really watch Adrian Peterson a lot. I drew a lot of inspiration from him in high school and college, and Marshawn Lynch as well.
What do you think you bring to a team?
I think I'm going to be bring consistency to a team, competitiveness on every down. When I get the ball, I'm going to have the potential for a big play every time just because of my size and speed. And, I'm just going to be a great team player.
Andre, you carried the ball 355 times last year. I guess that shows a lot about your durability, but do you think that did that take any out of you whatsoever, and you're ready to go from here? I'm
sorry, I didn't really catch your question. Can you repeat that?
Okay. I said that you carried the ball 355 times last year, which is a lot of carries in 13 games. How much did that take anything out of you? Or do you feel like you'll be ready to perform here at this level at the same type of durability?
I think, I did take a lot of carries this year, but the last 3 years that I played, I didn't take nearly as many carries. So I think that it was good for me to get that many carries just to, to being this close to the professional level at that time. It was good to, get that many carries and show teams that I could be durable. I could take a lot of carries. And, my body is built for it. I'm 230 pounds, so it doesn't really faze me to take that many carries. It was a lot of fun doing it this year.
The thing that keeps rookie running backs off the field a lot is their pass protection. That seems to be one of your strengths. Do you think you can come in here and contribute right away?
Absolutely. I'm just going to come in this off season and compete and work as hard as I can and push everyone around me and have everyone around me push me as well. So if that translates into me getting on the field early, then I'm welcome to that idea.
Have you already worked on plans of getting down here when you're going to be down? Do you expect to be able to jump right into the program?
I'm really excited. I'm really excited to jump into the program, and it's funny because I'm at my house right now, and everybody is looking at this moment as the biggest moment in my career, but really I'm more focused on what's coming after, because I know that the work starts here. So I'm just really excited to get up there and meet everybody and get into the program and have some stability in my life over the next 4 years and however long my career with the Giants will last, and just ingrain myself in the program.
Thanks, Andre. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you guys.
See you when you get out of here.